We want to go back to the war in Gaza and focus on the hostages that Hamas is still holding. President Biden is stressing their importance in phone calls to Israel's prime minister. More than 130 hostages remain, including 5 U.S. citizens. Hamas released a video of American Keith Siegel on Saturday. Chief Foreign Affairs correspondent Margaret Brennan spoke to his family. Margaret, good morning. That was a very moving conversation. Good to see you.
And good to see you, Gayle. It was moving. These hostage videos are about manipulation. They are about leverage. But what matters is that they are proof of life. And as soon as the Saturday video release happened, I reached out to the Siegel family's team to understand what they learned. And his family strongly believes this is a critical moment for the U.S. to broker a deal with his captors.
The
Saturday Hamas propaganda video is proof that at least 2 American hostages, including 64-year-old Keith Siegel, are alive.
This is the first time that we're seeing him, that we're hearing him. It's surreal.
Hannah Siegel, Keith's niece, told me on Face the Nation that her family believes this release is a strategic decision by Hamas.
These 2 videos are a signal from Hamas that they are ready to make a deal, and a reminder that there are American citizens being held, including Keith.
The parents of 23-year-old hostage Hirsch Goldberg Polin were the first U.S. citizens to receive such a proof-of-life video last week.
So many people were so emotional because they really have not thought he was alive.
It would not be the first time that Hamas used Americans to send a message, as they did last October by first setting free 2 Israeli-American women, Natalie Renan and her mother Judith, a test case before swapping Palestinian prisoners for 105 hostages in November.
Everything we do is guided by the ultimate goal of bringing these hostages home.
President Biden is also making public postures, releasing this photo holding 4-year-old Abigail Edan, the youngest U.S. hostage released as part of that U.S. Qatari brokered deal. With food and medicine dangerously scarce in war-torn Gaza, endangering both Palestinians and the hostages held there, Secretary of State Antony Blinken is in the region, urging a ceasefire that would coincide with a hostage release. The U.S. blames Hamas for the stalled diplomacy. But some hostage families put blame on the politically embattled Netanyahu government. Siegel's daughter told protesters that Israel's leaders should watch her dad's plea and imagine their own fathers.
There have been deals on the table, and they've proven elusive, and I worry that that is because of Prime Minister Netanyahu.
Hannah Siegel told us the U.S. may soon need to act on its own.
The Biden administration should think about what they can do directly to bring our American citizens home.
Margaret, it was just good to see that they're still alive. I love when she told you that these hostage videos are a reminder that these hostages are human. I won't forget those words. Let's talk about Secretary of State Blinken for just a second, about his latest trip to the Middle East. What are you expecting from that? What are you hearing?
Well, Gayle, he's in Saudi Arabia this morning and called the latest Egyptian brokered proposal extraordinarily generous on the part of Israel, which may actually suspend an expected military operation into southern Gaza if there is a deal. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Netanyahu faces real pressure from 2 far-right ministers in his government, Gayle, who have threatened to quit if he accepts a hostage deal. That could collapse the government potentially here and endanger Netanyahu himself. Today, Blinken urged Hamas to quickly make a decision and say yes.
We hope that is the end result. Margaret, thank you very much.